So you're an outdoor adventurer, and you're trying to pick your next rig. Chances are you've found yourself looking at two of Subaru's most capable vehicles, the Forester Wilderness and the Outback Wilderness. I mean, they look kind of similar, they both got that rugged wilderness name, but they are built for very different kinds of exploring. So let's break it down and figure out which one is the perfect match for your style of adventure.
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it? Which one is right for you? By the time we're done here, you're going to have a really clear idea of whether you're more of an agile Forester person or an expedition-ready Outback person. Because really, it all boils down to the adventures you see yourself taking.
Okay, first things first. What does wilderness even mean? It's super important to get this straight. This is not just a sticker package or some cool-looking plastic bits. Subaru engineered this trim from the ground up to be a serious tool for getting you way, way off the beaten path, and it has the hardware to prove it.
And this right here is exactly what I'm talking about. Every wilderness model, doesn't matter if it's the Forester or the Outback, is built on this same core foundation. Of course, you get Subaru's legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive, but on top of that, you get way more ground clearance, tough exterior cladding so you don't sweat the scrapes, a water-resistant interior for all your muddy gear and dogs, and beefier all-terrain tires right from the factory. Plus, they retune the suspension for the trail and crank up the towing capacity. This is the solid, capable base you can count on no matter which you choose. First up to bat, we have the Agile Explorer, the Forester Wilderness, and honestly, that name says pretty much everything you need to know about its unique advantages out on the trail.
The Forester's whole game is agility. Because of its shorter wheelbase and overall more compact size, it's just incredibly nimble. Picture this, you're trying to navigate a super tight, tree-lined forest road, or you're trying to snag that last parking spot at a packed trailhead. That's where the Forester absolutely shines. It's also just easier to live with day to day in the city, which makes it an amazing all-around vehicle.
So what's powering this Agile Explorer? Under the hood, you've got a tried and true 2.5-liter Boxer engine, and it's putting out a solid 180 horsepower. Look, it's a reliable and efficient workhorse that gives you plenty of oomph for daily driving and for the kind of off-road trails this thing was built for. And check this out, 9.3 inches of ground clearance. I mean, that is a serious number. It's a huge jump over the standard Forester, and it gives you that confidence to just tackle rocky trails and deep ruts without constantly worrying about what you're about to scrape on the bottom.
And now for our second contender, the Outback Wilderness. You know, if the Forester is the Agile Explorer, then the Outback is definitely the long-haul expedition rig. It's just built for a totally different scale of adventure. The main difference really comes down to its size. The Outback is bigger, with a longer wheelbase. So, what does that actually mean for you, the driver? It means a noticeably smoother, more stable ride, especially when you're on those washboard dirt roads or just cruising on the highway for hours. It's designed to just eat up miles in comfort, which makes it perfect for overlanding and those bigger trips where you're hauling a ton of gear. And here it is. This is probably the single biggest difference between the two when you look under the hood. The Outback packs a 2.4-liter turbocharged engine, and it's delivering a massive 260 horsepower. That's an 80 horsepower advantage over the Forester. And believe me, that power isn't just for showing off, it's for real-world muscle when you need it, like merging onto the highway with a full car or climbing a steep mountain pass without breaking a sweat. And when it comes to clearance, the Outback Wilderness just edges out the Forester to take the crown with 9.5 inches. That is the highest of any vehicle in the entire Subaru lineup. It might seem like a small difference on paper, but that little extra height can be the thing that gets you through a really challenging trail without any drama.
Okay, so we've met our two contenders, we kind of get their personalities, now let's put them side by side and just break it down by the numbers. This is where the choice really starts to come into focus. So when you lay it all out like this, the story becomes crystal clear. The Outback obviously wins on pure power with that turbo engine. It's got a tiny bit more ground clearance and a bit more cargo space. But, and this is really interesting, notice the towing capacity is identical at 3,500 pounds, which is a huge upgrade for both of them. The crucial takeaway here is the trade-off. The Forester gives you incredible versatile capability for a significantly lower price. The Outback, on the other hand, asks for a premium, but for that money, you get more space, more comfort, and of course, that powerful turbo.
So after looking at all that data, how in the world do you actually make the call? Well, it brings us right back to the very first question we asked. What kind of adventure is truly yours?
And this pretty much puts it all together. On the left, you've got the Forester, the Agile Explorer. It's your versatile, value-packed choice for those tight, technical trails and for just being a practical daily driver. On the right, you've got the Outback, ready for the long haul. That's your expedition rig. It is the premium option, built for max space, max power, and max comfort on those bigger, longer adventures.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. This quote, directly from Subaru's website, highlights one of the biggest differences you'll actually feel from the driver's seat. That longer wheelbase and extra weight on the Outback, it just translates to a smoother, more planted ride when things get bumpy. It's that classic choice, stability versus agility.
At the end of the day, there is no single better vehicle here. There's only the one that's better for you and for your plans. Both are incredibly capable tools designed to get you out there. So the only real question left to answer is this: where will your wilderness take you?